Good morning, everyone. We are back at the big mess where the saga continues. If you're just now joining us, I'm cleaning up a big blowdown mess that happened right next to where the timber company next to me clear cut their trees. Then the next winter, the trees on my side of the line blew over, creating this huge mess I've been cleaning up for the last couple weeks. I just yarded these grand fir logs up that were scattered out down here. Got them cut into firewood rounds. I got one more to do that's down in kind of a gully right there. It's in a little bit of a tricky situation. It's not a super big tree, but it's big enough it could be difficult. But the biggest difficulty is this gully it fell across. When I cut trees down, I try to cut them down in a direction that makes it easier to get the tree out. But when the wind blows a tree down, it doesn't always do that. It just blows it whatever direction it wants to blow it. And that is what it did with this one. Blew it in the wrong direction. If I cut it off here and just start pulling, it's going to dig into the side of the hill, and it's going to push into the side of this big root ball. If I was using a D6 cat or a yarder to pull these out, it wouldn't be a problem. But instead, we'll be using this, which was not designed for pulling big heavy logs up out of canyons. So whatever you do, don't tell the Ford warranty guys that I'm doing this. This will be our little secret. Not in a creepy kind of way though. We're going to have to go about this a little bit differently than the way a D6 operator would do it. If I hook it on this end and pull, we're going to have the same problem. It's just going to push into the side of the bank and into this root ball. So we'll give it a go from the other end. Now if it'll play nice, it'll flip around and go up the hill like it's supposed to instead of digging into the hill. Grand fir is a very soft wood. It's very light when it's dry, but when it's green, it's full of water and very heavy, which is the way it is right now. If I hook this up direct, we'll be pulling it at an angle. All that's going to do is pull the rear end of the truck sideways. But to avoid that, we use this block that's attached to a stump up there. If anyone feels the need to get on me for pulling with the ball of a hitch, two things. Number one, bite me. Number two, I'm not actually pulling with the ball of the hitch if you see the way I have that hooked up. Something I learned this morning, actually I didn't really learn it because it's already obvious, something I was reminded of. If you leave your safety chaps out in the back of the truck overnight because you think it's not supposed to rain, then it ends up raining all night, they get really wet. At least the outside of them are drying. But it's good to wear the safety equipment, especially after watching the video Two Brothers Outdoors released this morning. We'll buck this one up, see if the other one goes as well as this one did. I cut this log off the rest of the tree because it was a really long tree. The rest of it will be easier to pull out that way to a road that's over there. I didn't want to pull the rest of this up that way because it would likely scar up the base of this tree. It would scar up the root right here. It's a big, tall, grand fir. The audio turned out horrible on this part. What I was saying is, grand fir does not like being scarred. It usually opens it up to rot. There's a good chance we're going to have the same situation here that I was trying to avoid with the last one. This one's just going to push into the side of the bank, dig in, and we won't be able to pull it anymore. But this is as far as I could reach with the line. I barely was able to hook it on. At that point, I can cut it off over here, re-rig it, pull that out. Then that part of the log will be up here where I'll be able to reach it and pull it up next time. Or there's a very slight chance that it will be able to pull up there the way it is. When doing this kind of work, surprises aren't always a good thing, but once in a while you get a good surprise, like the whole log came in with no problem. We'll get it unchoked and buck it up. We got everything yarded out of here. The rest of the one we just worked on will go out the other way. There's another one over here. Hard to see through the brush. That's an even bigger one. That can go out the other way too. Those ones up there can go the other way. Since we're done with our blocks, we'll take that down. And it's not a very good tree. It was a double tree. This one fell over. That's just opened it up to rot. Since it's going to rot, we might as well just cut this one down while we're here. What? Well, that's a nice pile of rounds, except now I have to run them through the splitter, but I'll do that another day. Today's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everyone. I figure the best way to observe Labor Day is by doing labor. Seems like the most appropriate way, but that's it for today. I'll leave you with a nice view. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. There's a hole right there.